Hello, in this clip I'm going to talk about our Managing Difficult Situations course aboard our award-winning bus Bertha. You'll probably find that throughout your career in practice you've had many difficult situations which have arisen, and some people are lacking training on how to deal with that. You will arrive for Bertha bus at 10 AM and the course runs till 4 with a lovely pub lunch in the middle. During the day we will take your team through difficult situations that arise frequently in practice, but more importantly we look at what has actually happened before this difficult situation has arisen. A lot of the time it might be things that the team can work together and can start to think about what they can put into place to prevent. So for example, if there are many difficult situations arising in your practice regarding price, it might be that you need to take a few steps back and look at the estimation process. Are the clients aware that it is going to cost this, and do they know what is included? How did you get to that price? However, some difficult situations arise and there necessarily isn't an answer of what you can do to prevent that. And we're all different as individuals, and what we look at during the Managing Difficult Situations course is how we are as people. So we deal with things in different ways, and if we don't take the time to look at the fact that other people are different, it may actually inflame the situation further. So we'll take a look at what your motivations are, how you typically communicate with people, and why this might make a massive difference when you do come up against these issues. We'll also be able to, as a group, discuss common themes that pop up, and also we'll give you the framework to deal with and diffuse situations. The group is very small and intimate, so it promotes people to be able to ask questions without feeling intimidated. There are only 8 tickets available on this day, so it's very intimate, and we'll get to know the trainers and the other delegates very quickly. The fact that we have other ticket holders from different practices means that you can discuss and get tips and hints from other people about what they have to deal with. It typically tends to be very samey within the industry, so it's nice sometimes for them to come on the course and leave knowing that they're not alone, that we all have to deal with these same clients also. So in a nutshell, what we try to do with difficult situations is look at what actually causes them to arise and maybe have a think about what we could do to change that so the instance of difficult situations are reduced somewhat. We look at how we will deal with people, that we're all individuals, and are we actually making the situation worse maybe? And then, as I said earlier, the actual framework and how to deal with it to make sure the customer knows that you are listening to them, you acknowledge what the problem is, and that you're doing your best to diffuse. So have your team book on board Bertha bus as stage 1 of Managing Difficult Situations. We also have our CX Club, where the same information and training courses are available, and what this does is enables you to train other members of staff, or maybe if Bertha isn't in your area right now, you can introduce people to the training. It doesn't just have to be for front of house, the nurses and vets can also log on to this training course and certainly book on aboard Bertha. But what it does is it gives you access to many other different training elements. So take a look at CX on our website, hopefully book on board and have a great informative day that will help your guys deal with managing difficult situations in practice.